Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute, and by a minute, way too long. I'm doing a foundation all-day wear test today with a Drugstore foundation. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. You could subscribe down below with the red button. I plan to make videos hopefully on a regular schedule again. Today's video is going to be on the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I brought up Ulta's little description here. It says, be unstoppable. This is a lot to read. I'm not gonna read all that, but the benefits that this foundation claims are up to 24-hour fresh staying power, long-lasting foundation with their most lightweight, breathable texture, waterproof, transfer-resistant, and sweat-resistant foundation, medium to full buildable coverage foundation with a natural finish. So we are going to test these claims and see how this foundation wears all day. I have a demo for you as well of me putting on the foundation. I am wearing it now. I'm just gonna take like a claw clip, get my hair out of the way because in here for the foundation, not my hair. Now that my hair is mostly out of the way, I'm gonna put a moisturizer first. Moisturizer I regularly use is CeraVe. CeraVe is really good. It's just like, I don't know, like dermatology recommended and simple. And I don't like go super fancy usually with my face care. I think that's like around $15. Sometimes you can even see CeraVe up to 20, which is kind of crazy. But like Walgreens or Ulta or some places, they'll do like buy one, get one half off. So I'd recommend going that route. So there's my moisturizer. We're gonna let that sit for a minute. I don't usually use many drugstore products, just to be honest with you. I tend to sit at that like high-end range. I have some drugstore products, I have some luxury products, but I tend to sit at that like what I call a high-end range. I'm gonna try this. I'm not even sure if I've used it before. I got it in like a BoxyCharm a couple months ago. I don't subscribe to BoxyCharm anymore. It's called the No Problem Primer. Let's give this a whirl, shall we? So that's one pump. Let's start with that. Smell is fine. I use my hands for moisturizer and primer. I know some people use a brush. I just think like the old school makeup artist in me just believes in hands for some things. Even though I'm like really weird and I don't like my hands dirty, like can't stand it. So one pump I think was good to do my whole face. Just really getting that in there. Excuse my nails. They were actually decent, but I was cleaning up my makeup yesterday and I made a mess. Like I was depotting stuff and it was a mess. So what seems to be popular with foundation reviews is to use a brush on one side of the face and then the beauty blender on the other side of the face. So that's what I'm going to do. This is clean and I just wet it. It's just stained. That's the thing I don't love about beauty blenders. They just stain. Someone has a solution to that, feel free to let me know. Probably just gonna grab one of those like 6-packs from Amy's and replace it. My shade is 405. Which I believe is like a fair skin tone one with like a yellow undertone from what I could find online, trying to find my shade. So I'm gonna pump this. Let's see how much you get in one pump. Oh, it's liquidy. Hello. Oh boy. All right, so let's do, I don't know. Let's do the brush on this side. I don't know. All right, so this is a new brush as well. It's from Real Techniques. It's like their foundation blender. I saw this at Ulta. I haven't bought a Real Techniques brush in a long time, but I was curious. Like it's really densely packed and he's short and he's kind of cute. So I'm gonna give him a whirl. All right, let's try to blend this in. How is your quarantine going, guys? Are you losing your mind like I am a little bit? This is what's making me feel like I need to get back into like making videos or something because if you don't know me, I'm a cosmetologist. I've actually worked for the same salon for like 10 years and we're not open still. So, well, I guess 9 years, but we're not open, and I'm just missing like the creative side. I'm gonna put a little more and build up in here because it's on my hand anyway. So I'm kind of like patting it in and then buffing a little. So far, so good. I'm getting what I would consider a medium coverage, but I think everyone's opinions on that, you know, can vary a little. The reason I say medium is because you could still see, so this side has none. You could still see my freckles a little bit, so I wouldn't consider that a full coverage. And I don't mind that. I actually prefer medium coverage because then it looks more like your skin, and I don't mind having freckles. So let's take another pump. Oh God, so liquidy. Usually 2 pumps is all I need with the foundation, so I'm hoping that's it. I'm gonna dip my beauty blender in and start on this side. So from what I'm noticing so far, the color is actually pretty dang good. And that can be really hard with the drugstore, at least in the past. I don't know if they've gotten better. If you want to like comment down below your favorite drugstore products for me to try, or something like new you want me to review, that could be fun. It's going on very smooth. It's not grabbing on to anything. I have dry areas and I'm impatient. Like, I don't wait 5 minutes between moisturizer to primer to foundation. Like, I usually don't. It's just the honest truth. So definitely the beauty blender sucked up the product a lot more than the brush. I'm getting less coverage. I don't know if you could tell. So this side you could see redness still peeking through. I haven't done my nose yet. And this side, like, not so much. So I'm actually gonna need more, and I don't like that. 2 pumps should be plenty to do my face, but we're gonna take like a baby pump and work with him. Let's get the nose. I have this like red spot right here between my brows that will not go away. He'll like fool me. He'll be like, yeah, we're gonna go away for a bit, and then it's back. I'm gonna lightly go over my eyes. This comparison isn't to see like which side held up better with the beauty blender or the brush. Just wanted to see how it applied with each, so I'm gonna kind of just do my own thing now. I could see the difference. You're gonna get more of a light to medium coverage with the beauty blender, and I would say a true medium coverage with the brush. And I liked this little brush. That was quick. I also bought the matching concealer, so let's try. So this is the matching concealer. I bought shade 325 Eggshell. So, oh good. I always get nervous like pulling these out when they're a little stiff because it could splatter. So it's got a big doe foot applicator, lip gloss wand applicator, whatever you like to call it. To me, it's a doe foot. Kind of like like tart shape tape. But that's thick. It feels thick. Oh dear, what is that? Got like an eye crusty, nasty. I like to put some down my nose, my little red spot. I got a little bit of something going on right there. That should be enough. I'm gonna use the beauty blender for the concealer. Just kind of pounce it on. I mean, I gotta say, like, so far, I think I have like a little hair. I gotta say, so far, I'm impressed. I haven't used a drugstore foundation in probably about 2 years, to be honest with you. I've been sticking to what I like lately because I've been so busy prior to quarantine, which has been, for the most part, Too Faced Born This Way. Looks like this. It's just easy, tried and true. It's a good one. Medium coverage. I recommend signing up for Too Faced's emails and buying when they have a sale, and I'll just grab like 2 bottles and I'll be good for a while. The concealer that goes with that is good too. I use that as well. But my point is, I haven't tried a drugstore foundation in quite a while, and this ain't bad. I'm not angry. The concealer is leaving a little to be desired so far. Maybe I do need a little more. It seemed so thick when I put it under my eye. It made me nervous. So, I'm looking in the mirror directly behind my phone. I swear I have like a cat hair stuck to my face by my nose or something, and I can't see it because my cats are white. My complexion is super white. Yeah, so I don't know if you could see, I still have like dark circles right in there. I could still see the color in them. Let's add a little more. I don't like how stuck this wand feels. I don't like when makeup splatters on me. Okay, I feel really like pale and washed out at the moment. Alright, that's a little better. I'm not loving the under eye concealer too much. It's not bad, but I was expecting a little more. The good thing about this foundation shade is I don't feel like I have a big difference between my neck and my face. And my Too Faced one, I use shade Ivory. It's just like a drop too dark for me, and I usually have to take it down to my neck. I always like to blend here anyway because you don't know if things are gonna oxidize. You'll be out in the sun with the natural lighting and you see like a line and you're like, bleh, like gross. Blend your shit. I'll leave that. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup and then I'll be right back. It is looking pretty decent. You could see I have some scarring. It did not cover my scarring. Hardly any foundation does. I have some redness still peeking through in this area. And it has clung to some of my dry spots a little bit, but not too bad. Overall, I'd have to say so far for a drugstore foundation, I am impressed, but we're gonna see how like the whole day plays out. And then at the end of the day, I will give you my final thoughts. And as I periodically check in, probably do 2 check-ins, I will close up, show you my face. It is 8:45. I put on the foundation probably about 40 minutes ago because I've been running around my house with my son a little bit, and then I did finish my makeup and do the rest of my face. Shade is 405. I will say the shade match, pretty dang good. This is considered a fair with yellow undertone foundation. I am very, very fair. I do not have any beauty filters on. All I have on is my vanity light, and this is my iPhone. So what you see is what you get. If you're curious, if you're curious about the rest of my makeup that I'm wearing today, I'm wearing the Huda Beauty New Nude palette. I like this palette. This is not a palette review, but if you're curious about what's on my eyes, that is what I am wearing. It has a lot more sparkle in person. I feel like the cameras or the phone's not really picking it up. For lipstick, I'm wearing Dose of Colors Warm and Fuzzy. I have a drop of a Buxom gloss in the middle, but I don't know the name. It came in like a holiday set. I tried this out today as well. Tarte's Lashes Camera Tarte. Lights Camera Lashes Tarte. I don't know. And then since we were on the trend of the L'Oreal video, I also used the matching concealer to the Infallible, and I broke out my L'Oreal brow pencil and their black eyeliner. This is the Silk Is Me? I don't know. So I use those as well, just to stay on brand. So we will see how this makeup holds up. So far, so good. Hey guys, I'm just checking in again. This is how the skin is looking. It's been around 6 hours since I applied the foundation. Just sitting in my room right now. I had a little like bump pop up. I don't know if that's related or not. It looks pretty good. My skin looks a little dry here. I feel like the lighting from behind me is giving this a hazy look, so I'm sorry, but I am going to check in one more time when I'm going to take this off in a few hours. Yeah, it's holding up pretty well. It's probably one of the best drugstore foundations I've ever tried, if not the best drugstore foundation I've ever tried. So, yeah, still medium coverage, holding up pretty well. I can still see my freckles. I'm not liking the dryness and that it grabs a little bit, but maybe if I used like some dewier products with it. I think if you have oily skin, you should definitely try this. I tend to have drier skin, but not bad, guys, not bad. I'm back. It's around 5 p.m. so I've had the makeup on for 8 hours. It looks pretty good. Probably the best drugstore foundation I have ever tried, really. The color is good. Lasting power is good. I'd say 90% of it's still there. Medium coverage. I see my freckles. Looks like my skin. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. There's a little bit of like cakiness happening in this area. In here as well, but that tends to happen to me even with like my Too Faced. The Beauty Blender side I like a little less than the brush side, but that could be because I have more scarring on this side and it's a little sheerer with the Beauty Blender. But overall, not bad. I really like that there is no transfer with this foundation. The Too Faced one transfers. I don't know if that's on everybody, but on me, it transfers. This one stays put. My lipstick's pretty worn off because I've eaten lunch and stuff, and I never reapplied it. I'm not going anywhere. Quarantine life. I was literally like laying in my bed watching some YouTube videos and just relaxing, so I'm getting kind of sleepy. I think it's time to take off the makeup. I'm not going anywhere. It's been on for 8 hours. And real quick, because I don't know if I said it, if I zoom you in, it's separating on my chin and here a little, but more so like here. But that tends to happen to me normally, so. Are in the market for some new foundations and you want to try one at a more affordable price. This is $14.99, I believe, at Ulta. You might be able to get it for less. Sometimes Walgreens or Ulta does like buy one, get one half off with like, you know, a certain brand like L'Oreal or something like that. So I do recommend the concealer. I would give 3 out of 5 stars. I will use it. I'll see if I can make it work better for me. I like it. I don't love it. The foundation, for a drugstore foundation, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars out of 5. So it's pretty damn good. I would say it's up there with some of the foundations I've paid $40, $50 for, without a doubt. I like this. I will continue to use this. And like, I never say that about a drugstore foundation. Usually they go south for me so fast. If you like this video, please let me know. Dun, 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 dun. Where'd it go? Here it is. Because when I picked up the Loreal Infallible, I also purchased the Revlon Candid foundation. This one was also pretty highly reviewed on YouTube. And back when I did use drugstore foundations, like more so when I was like, I don't know, like 12 years ago when I was like 18, 19, Revlon Photo Ready foundation in buff was a color I used to wear. So I grabbed it just to see how, you know, the times have changed and where the line has gone. It's Photo Ready Candid. So if you want to see me do this one the same way, I could do that. And I actually got the e.l.f. concealer to go with that one because I've heard good things about this. Want to see these? I could test those out as well. Yeah, overall, I'm impressed. I don't look too terrible. It held up pretty well. Highly recommend. It is a good one. It's a hit. Have a good day, guys. Please subscribe.